jokes, etc. All of that takes time. And with relationships, I feel there's always someone who's unable to discuss how they feel without getting upset. And that's what causes arguments. And it could be even about the slightest things of, were you looking at that girl over there? I saw you looking at that girl over there. Don't lie. I saw you. Don't. Why are you lying right now? And the guy's like, what? Babe, I'm with you. What are you talking about? I came here with you. I'm going to leave here with you. What do you mean? I can't look? I can't look? So then it's like, if a woman is eager to feel comfortable in their own skin and not be worried about another woman they see on the street. Because who knows, they may never see them again. Or they may see them again. But at the end of the day, no one should be really focused on A, B, and C, D, F, M, Q, Z. If you all are in the relationship together, I think it should just be you all in the relationship. Don't try to have your friends A, your mom B, your friend's boyfriend that was in a relationship similar to your relationship, so C. Just random things that just come about because they want to feel included in someone's life. Like, ladies and gents, if we're having friends, let's work on the friendship first and not be super concerned about their life. That's too deep and too emotional and all up in their business when you could just be focused on your activity or whatever you guys do together. If you guys are on a more personal friendship, such as X amount of years, 10 years, X amount of years, whatever, you guys have your own relationship. And I'm not one to say anything about your relationship because you guys been friends for a long time. Okay? That makes sense, right? And that goes into my next topic of basically implying that with all of the emotion that we're dealing with and everything, we have ears. Ears are used to listen. They're on our face, they're on our body. All humans have it. And we should be able to listen and form a conversation and be able to just vibe and understand each other and not be so wrapped up in our emotion that we can't even have a conversation because you're maybe immature or not mature enough to have the ability to have an adult conversation. And it just gets to a point that people assume before they ask questions, and we just have to start asking questions more. Okay? Ask more questions. It's good to ask questions. No question is a dumb question. And if you just ask questions more, if you ask more questions, then you'll be able to be more successful. That way, that's in any relationship, including if you guys are mom and dad, brother, sister, best friends for 10 years, anything. And it all goes into the ability to just say, I appreciate myself. I love myself. Let's give myself a hug. Pat yourself on the back. You did a great job today. Be happy that you woke up this morning because you could still be asleep. You could be off to your journey of wherever you're destined to go because you didn't take good care of the life you have right now to experience today and tomorrow and yesterday to experience life. And 2020 has taught me and shown me that truths are coming out. The experience of people actually being there for you and they can't hide it anymore. Their masks are coming off. The ability to say, oh man, I thought she was like a really cool person. I thought she was actually like someone who's down for me and, really loyal and willing to be my friend and actually tell me the truth. In reality, she just wanted to like, get more information about my boyfriend and tell me later on that she's dating my boyfriend. Hmm. Child. That's when you go right there and be like, I didn't send for you. And I think you should go stay in your place and not try to get all up in what I have going on just because you think you know a little bit more about the situation. You don't know me very well. You only see what I show you. You don't see all the hidden things that's underneath all the cracks and the surfaces and the crevices and all the inner layers to a person when you're getting to know someone. You just get to learn the surface and maybe the second or third level, but there's not really much further when you're not in the ability of being able to be more concerned with being the best you can be. So okay, so I think it's like, since we all have ears and it's all a part of us, we should appreciate ourselves. We should be able to find our way to life and to figuring out what's motivating to us. What's a way to get us to look to something more exciting, such as listening to music, listening to podcasts, reading books, listening to books, um, listening to Snoop Dogg. He has a new podcast on Apple Music. It was actually really good. He brought it back to the old days because that's when music was really popping. All the music selections he had selected was awesome. I definitely agreed with the selection she chose. I only listened to roughly about like 15, 20 minutes of it, but it was still really good for what I heard on the way over here, as well as working out, eating food that's actually good for your body, drinking water, um, speaking positively about yourself, and like ways you can talk positively into yourself could be or would be, don't talk down on yourself. Don't allow people to disrespect you just because of who they are, such as family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, mom. Well, not mom. I mean, but if you want to stand up for yourself, then you want to have a voice. You should at least speak up for yourself, because we shouldn't be, you know, hiding our voice and not putting it out there that we have something to say. You know, I don't want anyone to be shunned or to say how you can't like talk right now because you're not doing what I said you needed to do, etc. Like, it's all about how people respect, because if how people respect you, because it's about what you allow people to do to you versus what you allow to do to them. And if it's basically treat people how you want to be treated, and it's morals of and manners of what you learned, what your mom and dad and grandfather and grandmother were teaching you back then, because they're all so sweet and wonderful, and now everybody's like super corrupt and like something's wrong with them, and now they have a name for everything, like playing video games. Now there's like a some form of like some form of like, it's like a disease or something, like you can get a pill or like ADHD or something. Like, really? For real? Okay. And I mean, I get that a lot of kids are playing video games because they're not really talking to their parents, and a lot of kids aren't really talking to the parents because parents are always busy working and they're trying to survive with 2020 going on, and COVID. Yeah. But also, let me not get off subject. I just think it's best to be you. Be you. Be you. Be you. Be you. And if that's the crazy girl who has the fiery red hair, who always has an attitude but is super classy and super sedity, or if it's the friendly, outgoing girl who always has a good time wherever she goes, always like cheering people and hugging people and just, you know, just hey, all hip hype and hipper and hype and chipper and just woo, a party. You know, it doesn't matter which one you choose to be, as long as you decide to be you at the end of the day. And you could change tomorrow, you can change in an hour, you can change in 30 minutes, you can change today, right now, at this exact moment. And just realize that all it takes is for you to be, have the ability to believe in yourself, have the ability to believe that anything you set your mind to, you can do it. You can do anything you dream of, anything you see of a vision happening, you can do it. And that goes along to, like, you know, taking yourself shopping, going out, doing something that you love every day just because it makes you happy. Making yourself laugh and talk to people and just having like genuine laughter and just, you know, talking about something that's really important to them or to someone that's like, man, this is just amazing. Like, I'm so glad that I met them. I'm so glad I got an opportunity to say thank you for coming into my life. And just, you know, praying to God or whoever you believe in as well, and trying to find the best possible path to go to where, to make your day count, to make your week count, to make sure that you are actually getting rid of those negative vibes, letting go of that, forgiving yourself, moving forward, and actually being able to be more responsible and having the ability to grow up a bit more and not get too emotional when, you know, you go through things, or just about, you know, thing going from here to there and everywhere, basically. Just like being the ability to have, basically, set an example. One way of coming into an area would be like, you know, babe, why didn't you do this for me? I told you I needed this done, and I already told you, as opposed to being like, hey, I thought we had discussed this, like, you know, a few days ago. I thought that we were on the same page. It's totally fine. Let's try to make a compromise to reach the same goal, and we can just move forward from there. And, you know, that way we're all on the same page. We're all moving forward, and we're all like trying to do the best thing we can do to be successful. And that goes into my next topic, which is being able to say, we're not going to rush into things. We're not going to overthink. We're not going to be super worried about, oh, man, the next day, tomorrow, even. Oh, man, how am I going to be able to be successful in this next path I'm going on? I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I don't know my next steps. Oh, man. Oh, man, what am I going to do? Oh, well, I guess like all I can do is really be patient, put in effort, and actually practice everything I set my mind to, and trying to train myself to not talk down on myself, not to overthink, not to worry about things, not to hold on to things that have happened in the past and moving forward and just leaving it and leaving in the past. The past is yesterday, and not really being focused about it. If it was a bad day or anything, try to move up from it, try to move forward. And, you know, when I was going through that, I was having a good time with it. I was trying to, you know, figure out what was the best thing I wanted to do for myself, and how could I move to the next steps of, you know, reaching the goals I want to be and do for myself. So that's when I met Miss Autumn Rose, and she had introduced me to the station and got me over to, you know, come over here and bring my motivational skills and my podcast for this It's All Love podcast segment and everything. And, you know, I just want to bring her on and just say, like, you know, thank you. So, Autumn Rose.
What's up, love?
Hey, how's it going?
Testing. Hey, Too Fly Cheek. You Too Fly Cheek right now. Love is on Instagram. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Everything going fine and according to God's will right now. This, you know me. That's how I go.
Yeah, I understand that totally. Because when I met you, I was going through a rough patch. I was trying to figure out, what I was gonna do, but for tomorrow, how I was gonna find another job. I was working like 3 other jobs and working 10 hours at per job. It was a hot mess.
I know. I trust me. I saw you in work in action, and to me, that's motivating, and it motivated me because I used to, like I told you, I'm a little older than you, so I had that same adrenaline, that same energy, around your age, but it was a little different for me because around your age, how old are you, love? You know?
I am 28.
Okay, so at 28 years old, I had 3 children. So it was a little different, but I never lost my balance, and my energy. I always know, I was a family person anyway. I always wanted a big family. It didn't quite turn out, how I saw it, how I wanted it, but I still got a large family. I'm a mother of 7. I have 2 grandchildren. So people don't look at me like that. And a lot of people don't know that about me. And a lot of people don't understand that I have had a really trying life. I won't say rough, because rough mean regrets, and I don't regret anything that I've been through, and for you to come into my life, as a support person, as a motivator and a mentor and a friend, love, and Too Fly Sheet has been there for me a lot, everybody lately, and I really appreciate that, because just because you're an artist, you put music out, you're on social media, you look like you shining, you look, like glitter and all of that and gold, but it don't be what you think it is, and for my, my creativity to shine through right now, why I'm going through, a process is more deeper than anything. And then she's been here, and love, y'all gotta follow love on Instagram, and go to YouTube and subscribe to Too Fly Sheet, because what they say is weird Aaron. It's a little weird, but Aaron, if y'all get to know Aaron, Too Fly Sheet, love, y'all will understand that she got some real facts and some real motivation points and tips, because she know me. I was 0 to 100 real quick, and she like, when I want to get pissed off or something, like, she make me laugh. And she make me laugh, and it be some old corny thing she say, but it be facts, it be the truth, and it just sound corny because her accent and her demeanor is light, it's heavenly, and it's meant, to help people out. So I would say I'm doing great. Everything is at God's will. And whatever he wants to happen, gonna happen, because it's a will. And where there's a will, there's a way, and he paid the way. Big sugar dope facts, that's me, and I chose the music that I create. I chose to sing in within my language barrier. And what I mean is, I'm gonna say what Autumn would say. I'm gonna say how Autumn feel, because I have so many different stories and so many different levels to my stories. I know it's a whole lot of people that can relate. That's why my theme is, who is this? All around the world. Too Fly Sheet, Rose, because it's Rise Rose Nation. But I'm long-winded, so you ask me something, me, you conversate. So this is gonna be high energy tonight, and you stop me at any given time, because I know you got some stuff to ask me.
Yes. I think it's best to definitely fight your problems and stand tall and get through it, because it may be hard, but you you gotta take a risk and jump if you really want to be
Yeah, you
successful and you really want to be the best person you can be to bring in, good vibes and good people. If I hadn't stayed true to who I was, we probably would have never met. And we got there by me being an overthinker and overgiving, and I'm working on.
What you gonna say about me? What and you be like, look, we ain't in the act department chilling. Say it on the air though, but like seriously, like elaborate, man, because you are a very highly intelligent young woman, and for me, patience and listening to people, that has never been one of my pet peeves. Because I always had to fend for myself. But I'm able, people out there, I'm able to listen. Man, y'all better listen to me. I'm able to take her advice and listen to her, and sometimes it's harsh, but it's hard but fair, right? It's hard but fair.
Facts.
Oh man, Scrap, man, you already know, man. Scrap is wise, man. He a hooter. He wise. I say he a hooter. He wise.
I definitely think he has a whole old soul. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. And going on into that, I mean, I wasn't talking about you. I was just referring to.
I know you were.
The situation that was going on where I felt like I had to give more than I was getting back. And most women go through that when they're dealing with a narcissistic man or woman. And, it's tough because people have to learn to heal from it. And, it's technically happening in our country right now with Donald Trump is the narcissist in this scenario because, he doesn't get his way. He stomps around like a little boy, and
Did he say he was not gonna? Am I hearing this wrong, you guys? But didn't he say that he wasn't gonna leave the White House if he lost? He's cool. They're gonna leave, so everybody can stand down now. Oh, okay. Because I was a little frazzled and razzle dazzled about that. What? Yes.
A lot of shit the media put out about.
A lot of yeah.
That's why he tweets like he tweets, so you know exactly what he's saying as opposed to the fake news. Like I really understand that crap. I don't like him like that. I but like I understand. What
you got a higher understanding. You overstand. You look past, like you said, or like we said on.
That shit over.
Yeah. He out of there. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Hey, one thing about it, God don't
definitely need to go to jail.
Ugly, and he ain't too fun or pretty, so that's how it go. Look, let him eat his food. So
I have some questions. Sorry to get over on that.
It's all right.
It's just to get to the bigger picture of it all.
It's fine.
Really.
It's fine. Everything is commingling and coagulating.
Oh, yes. It's all coming together.
Lo, the day star rise, baby.
Amen. Hallelujah. So I had a few questions. I wanted to know what made you get into music and want to pursue hosting and actually getting involved into the industry.
Well, Two Fly Cheek, I've been doing music since I was a little kid. As I said in an earlier interview, I recorded on reel to reel, and a lot of people don't know what reel to reel is. That's the actual big tape, the Rolodex, not the Rolodex, but the big roller tape, the film tape. And my first song that I ever laid my voice down on, and anybody out there down with me like that, let's try to find this recording. A guy named Airmail, we called him Airmail, and I was living in Bourne Homes at the time. Yeah, we was from Bourne Homes, Lincoln Homes, Inglewood, just all over Atlanta, all the major hoods. And I recorded inside my mother's hallway. And it was Karen White, Superwoman. And I was 6 years old. And the guy who was recording me, he could not believe that I could sing like that at that age, because I was, If y'all hear me and listen to me now, I have a real powerful voice. It's real. I don't even have to. I can sing low and it'll be loud. You know,
I think they know you have a powerful voice. You over here on the microphone, like
I'm not even,
I can't
and I'm
even-
talking
what?
calm in front of you though, right? You know, anybody just coming through, it's an anointment, but it's an anointing. But yeah, I was singing that, and I recorded the Karen White Superwoman, and I blow that, and I haven't seen that since. You know, that was a friend of the family, so shouts out Airmail. You know, he gave me a start to make me want to sing. I used to listen to music when I was a kid, you know, and I loved music. Music always made me cry for some reason. Like, I didn't know I was going to go through all the things that I went through to get to this point to just want to sing, and it hurts so bad if I don't do it. So I started working. I used to go with my dad. He was a singer. My mom and my dad sing, but my daddy was pursuing it. And we used to hang out with people like a lot of gold and platinum album parties. Dallas Austin, he was a good friend of my cousin in the industry, Kevin Wells. I know everybody know about Dallas and Kevin. And we would hang out with Another Bad Creation. If everybody know ABC, Lil Roro, Lil Dave. I heard one of those with my cousin. I don't know. I don't need no clout, you know, chasing. I'm just giving a story. And I used to go, and I went to one of their gold parties, I guess, when they came out with Ooh La La, I can't get over you. Remember that song? And Aisha. So I hung out with those guys. They were little rascals then, and I got a lot of experience and a lot of motivation and a lot of drive to make me want to go ahead. Because I always said I can sing. I used to say I can sing better than them when I was younger. I used to be like, man, I can sing better than her. And it wasn't the voice. It wasn't that I could sing better than them. It's like I was ready. I was always ready to get on the stage and show myself. And I was happy about what I did. You know, I was so happy that I could sing, you know, but as time came by, I caught rejection from it. That's what I would say. I caught rejection from trying to do the music, because I would go to this place, go to that place, they'll hear me. And I know I did well, I sounded good, but they were like, nah. But then I learned about, you know, the setup of the industry, you know, and different people having different promoters and marketers and people working for other artists, you know. And if I'm coming in there with you, you invited me because y'all want to bring the pack out and bring the crowd out, you know. Y'all want to bring the pack out, and, but at the same time, you got somebody in there that you want the pack to see. You ain't worried about me, you know. So I started saying, oh, okay, I get it. I ain't gonna show up. I ain't coming. I'm gonna let y'all have it, and I'm gonna go create my own thing, you know. And I end up running into Rochelle Hayden. Big up Untouched Entertainment, because they played a big part of me starting my career, and that's when I really started recording. And Studio C, shouts out Cordell Studio C. That was my own song that I recorded. I'm Down For You. I think I sung a few of those songs for you, you know, and I did that with them, but it didn't work out, you know, and I missed out on something with, I guess, I forgot his name, but he wrote Bills for Beyonce them and everything. He came and he was there at a club one night in Atlanta at the Underground, and I sung, and he came to me, and I'm trying to be, you know, especially, let's talk about loyalty. I'm trying to be loyal to Studio C, and I missed the opportunity with this guy, you know, but, you know, I won't cry with spilled milk, you know, and I found out about it later. You know, so fast forward back to Untouched Entertainment.
Asking those questions.
Yeah. Fast forward back to Untouched Entertainment with Miss Rochelle. You know, I met her through my family, knew their family, and they hooked me up, and her team was bad. Her team was awesome, man. Like, everybody on the team, I was like, wow. Okay, we bad. And now we finna go tear the city up and the state. And I went to a few other states with her. I went to a lot of other cities with her. I participated in the Girl Fight Tour. Secondhand promoter Ali. Everybody know Ali. He was in Alabama. And he put me on the Girl Fight Tour. I started getting feedback, you know, and they started, you know, reaching out to, you know, Miss Rowie on Instagram, Miss Rowie. And Untouched Entertainment was already a commodity, and then we became a hot commodity. You know, like, okay, this little team right here, they gonna bust through the industry. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta slow them down. You know, so and we actually did slow down, but we had a following. You know, and we were on the list to open up for Selma Bridge Day, and I think Lil Scrappy performed there. It was Selena Johnson. I had started hearing about T.I. around then. I don't think he was on that list, but I just know then my heart and my mind really started to pay attention to the industry, because at first I was just focused on me writing and as a singer. I didn't know that I wanted to be an artist. I just knew I loved to sing. You know, I knew I loved to write songs, and at one point I wrote so many songs, and I had a big fat song book, and I lost it. And I don't know what happened to my song book, but that made me start writing. I started coming out just freestyling. And that wasn't the best thing, but then it helped me to get stronger as a author and as a writer, because I could just go in the booth. I ain't got time to be with my pen right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't writing that anyway. We all over the internet. ATL Web Radio. Believe that. But we all over the internet. And I just decided to just go from my heart. And then after that, you know, life. We did that with Untouched. I made songs like You Got Me Twisted. When I recorded You Got Me Twisted, I recorded this guy Chaz.
Before you go into that, I'm sorry. Is there any way you can do a You Got Me Twisted little snippet?
You want Twisted?
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, I let you take control of me. Then I realized also suddenly that you didn't really even have a heart for me. And this wasn't where I was supposed to be. So I tried to get up and pack my stuff, but I just couldn't seem to budge. Now I'm stuck in this feeling I can't resist. Though I need to be stepping, go ahead, do my thing. Boy, you keep playing games, you're so lame. For the way you've been treating me. You got me, oh boy, you got me twisted. And you got me twisted.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Twisted by Autumn Rose.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. You were talking about Chad.
But yeah, Chaz, he made the beat to Twisted. I recorded Twisted. I don't know. Was it? Oh my God, it was so much back then. I was so young. It was either Murphy Law Entertainment or Alley Pat Entertainment. And I recorded Twisted with one of those producers. I'm gonna remember. I think it was I did a remix with Alley Pat. That's what it was. I did the remix with Alley Pat. Saj Me, big up Saj Me with Untouched Entertainment. And y'all go on YouTube and check our video out. Saj Me Straight Gangster with the straight. Y'all know how I put the straight on my page with the number 8. Sash SASHMEADE or just MEAD. Saj Me Straight Gangster. Y'all will find a video. That was one of the first videos that I actually completed a song, a feature, and we shot it, and it was long ago, man. It was straight, man. Y'all gotta check it out. Saj Me still going hard. Big up Saj Me, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I see you. No, but Twisted, around that time when I did Twisted, we were Miss Rowie on Instagram took us to Youngbloods, and we actually met up with, it wasn't Sean Paul. I don't think I ever met Sean Paul. I think it was J-Bo. He came and he was critiquing our music and everything. And then we went from there to working with Akini the Black Matt, you know, from the radio station. I did a show for him. Then I ended up going back, and that was at the Atrium. I ended up going back to Lady Di, Bar Red, Associates. I won. It was like 30 people that performed, and me including. And out of all those people, I got the plaque. And guess what? I was the last one to perform. But everybody in there back then, it was humbleness in the music because everybody cheered. You know, when I perform, you know, I put whatever inside of me, I put it out to the people, and I'm like, "Argh!" And I hope you felt that, and I hope you see that light, so I know I'm gonna get some feedback. I know I'm gonna get somebody in there gonna feel the Holy Spirit or some kind of the street gospel spirit. Bigger, the mayor, DJ Tokars, he called it the street gospel. The first original, cut different. It's on my mixtape. Y'all go listen to that because it's hard to all baritone. I mean, I can sing on all kind of notes. But back then, with Twisted and everything, I was going through a lot of phases. Because I was a young parent, I was still trying. I was going home crying and screaming, saying, "You can't sing. You got all these kids. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get through this? That ain't gonna work. You need money for this. You need money for that." And I did let that shut me down for a while. But not before I recorded Nah, I Keep Your Ears Ringing singing. Ooh, I'm so dramatic. And Don't Want You Back. So all my songs, like I said, I big up Maravi in the meeting I had with him, just assigned me as a talent, as him being my manager back then. I'm not on the contract anymore. I have had some people to reach out to me, so things have been going well. I will say that I'm definitely a superstar, and it comes from my heart. It don't matter if I make it to a celebrity status or not, in the industry. What I did was overcome my life, overcome myself. I got tired of myself, so and feeling sorry for myself and sitting back watching everybody else blow up and watching everybody else sing or watching some of the wrong things go out to the world in the wrong way. I say, you know what, you can't complain, you can't talk about nobody, you can't judge nobody. Either you're gonna do this fucking music Autumn, or you gonna sit down and shut up. So what you gonna do? And I thought about it, and I had became homeless at the time when I started back. So you can just imagine my life. That's been like only 3-4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. And I decided to humble myself, instead of getting mad. I lashed out, and before I decided to self-destruct, I caught myself. God caught me, and he said, "You got something that I need you to do. And I've been showing you this your whole life since you was 3, and you know what's going on. So stop fighting before I help you kill yourself." And I'm just deep like that. Before I help you kill yourself, just go on and stop fighting, do my will. And it wasn't about me singing a certain type of music. It wasn't about me being a pastor or a preacher or nothing like that. It was about me saving the music. That's what I feel like. And saving music is not just saving beats and producers and engineers and artists and radio stations and all that. It's way deeper than that. That's our universal language. That's the way we get our love, our emotion, our feelings across. That's the way we get through days. That's the way we party. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we praise. Music is everything. And say the music don't mean I'm dun-da-da-da, I'm Autumn Rose, I'm here, and I'm taking over. That's not what that shit mean. That mean somebody sent here to put positivity or a video, and not just into myself. I'm trying to show you guys that you can open your mouth and be a true voice. You don't got to be a puppet. You don't got to feel like you can't be you just because you're trying to pursue a certain career or a certain image. You can still be you. It's a lot of things that has been brought to my attention, and said about me on my rise up and done to, what's that word? Just sabotage a lot of things that I've been trying to put into play. And I can't play like that because I don't have no money to be trying to do none of this, but I'm sacrificing and I'm making sure that I stay sane. I ain't gonna say humble because I won't always be humble, you know what I'm saying? But I can be humbled. Everybody ain't walking around humble. That's a facade. Ain't nobody walking around humble, especially not in 2020 while we we got to eject a president out of office, okay? That ain't right. But still though, so music is so much more to me. I love it. I love all the people that I grew up listening to, all the different artists, celebrity industry. I wouldn't even separate them. I wouldn't even differentiate because I guess a celebrity artist is someone who's at a certain level to where they're basically basically promoted. They're marketed out. They're there. You know what I'm saying? Indie artist, you know, is someone who, okay, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to gain a crew. I'm trying to reach out to bigger people so they can see the bigger picture and what I'm trying to do as they should have seen when they were trying to get to celebrity status. You get it? So it's not really a difference. We all artists, you know, it's just the money thing. It's the money thing. But we the money team, you know, so it's all good. And that's God's children. And it's time for, you know, civilization to be civilized again. It's been so much catastrophe. It's been so much. And I think, and I know that my music relates to the times, you know. And at first I used to be like, oh my God, it's taking too long. Oh my God, what do I got to do? I don't have no money to go do this. I can't pay for this. I want my own microphone. I can't get that. I want this. I want to go on this stage. Oh man, Jermaine gonna be there tonight looking for people. Jermaine Dupri. Oh, I can't even go there because I don't have a car. Okay, you know, this present time, you know, it's a lot. I'm like, oh my God. So guess what? When I scream like, instead of, you know, being twisted, then it's up. It's all up, you know, and I want everybody to go out there and stream my music. Download my music, buy my music. Y'all been buying music. I got some real good music. Really good music. And I'm a humble artist. I'm humbled as an artist. You know, I'm not perfect. I get mad. I'm a really sweet lady. I'm a sweet girl. I'm a really nice girl. You know, I smell. I heard my breath was stinking, but my breath I smoke. You know, but my breath don't stink. Trust me. And I smell real good. And I love. They were too close. They probably smelled my stomach. But after the hot wings. But I mean I love on people. I love on other artists. You know, I see your kids. I love kids. I want kids, children to make it. I want people to start hurting kids. You know, I'm for a lot of different causes that I would love to get involved in, you know, and I would love to be around other artists and participate. You know, the industry is my life. I've been singing since I was a kid. I've been singing and I used to preach. That's why I know it's projection for me. You know, I know it's time and it's projected and it's prophetic. And everything works, you know, on time and in God's will and way. So, Aaron, that's what I'm doing now. You know, you done heard from all the way up to my small little repertoire. And then don't forget the Sweet Army Festival, y'all. I did that so many years. Like, oh my God, I was down there. I have performed in front of at least 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people before. You know, I have been in front of big crowds before. You don't get me twisted. You know, I have did some nice things. You know, I've done a lot of great events in the industry that's, you know, it might come up later. You'll see it, you know. I can't. You did what? Dr. Love stage. You might have saw me. I was down there singing Twisted then and So Dramatic. Ooh, I'm so dramatic. I'm so dramatic. Ooh, wee. And you wonder why he's looking at me, trying to holler at me, spending money on me. It's just like that. Guess who's from the hood, flipping R&B soul? I was registered for a V103 stage, but when we got there with our crew, it was something else. Cause I know me and Sasha was supposed to. Hold on, I think they said the song that we was doing, they didn't want us to perform it on the V103 stage because we didn't have the clean version to it. So I think that's what happened. We did it it was a real small, matter of fact, we was on the ground. And then I did that small stage. I know what you're talking about. I did that stage before. I did. You probably did. That's messed up then. Look, that's messed up. But you probably did. I know that's messed up. Look, I know one year I went down there, Kelly Rowland was performing down there. I didn't get to see her. I didn't know if she showed up or what. Nah, it wasn't the V103 stage. We was over like we were going up past Housing Authority. We was going up like Commerce Way, going back that way. Yeah, we was on Auburn. You know, the festival was just on Auburn. But it was going like after we went under the bridge, we was going back. Yeah, it was further, and they blocked the street right there. Yeah, it was a nice stage. Trust me, they had that stage ready for Kelly, and it was a band. It was a band that remained on the stage that year behind them. It was a band behind them.
Damn right. That was our stage.
Oh, okay, well, all right. Because I know, but see, the V103 stage used to be at the top by that big head, right?
The stage you talking about was the stage that I was motherfucking.
Okay, well, okay, so I'm a DJ, motherfucking hosting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, I did that, and
It just means that people are just meant to be.
man, I was buzzed. I did what's that
That's so crazy.
what they call it, nigga day, man, look, let me tell you something. I went down there with CO. Dang, what's CO label name? His name was David Means. And when I was recording Ice Cream, my song Ice Cream, I was over there with them. I'm on one of their posters with them, with their crew. You know how you the girl in the crew and all of that. And we, I think CO was my friend. And I went down there with them. Why I got on stage, y'all, and I'm thinking I'm all big and bad. I don't call out the wrong city name. Man, I called out, and them folks looked at me. I was like, that was my first time I said, my bad. I said, my bad. And, man, look, let me tell you something, man. I have been on a while. I had some people. I was the Ghetto Rose. Ghetto Rose. That was the name of my CD with Twisted, Soldier Matic, Don't Want You Back. And you know, my CD, I'm a revamp it, y'all, because it never came out. Like we sold them and gave them away on hand. When I went, you know, it was just a promotional, you know, but those songs are so relevant for today, man. Look, I was a hothead, and I was a little hottie, you know, and that's what I did. You know, I ran my own destiny. That's what I thought. I thought I ran my own destiny, and I had to get broken down.
But that
I had to get broken down to make it different.
But that just goes into steps into finding out who you are and trying to figure out who you want to be and like what's most important to you and going on the steps.
Lord, I know who I am now. Can you hear me? I already know. Can you hear me? I learned my lesson, baby. Can you? She know how I am. I'm so serious though. She know I listen to her.
I'm done. I'm done.
Back to you, Joe.
No, but I mean, I just mean that like she's actually like my segment was the perfect timing to come for this because it was just like we're just meshing well and we're just creating a lot
this
of.
This is not a setup. We
did.
It wasn't no Me Too going on in here tonight. It wasn't no Me Too. You didn't Me Too, did you?
Oh no,
you didn't Me Too. Okay, we didn't Me Too tonight. We just, you know, this came together. You know what Me Too means? Hold on. You want to give him a little example, a little scenario? Hold up. I don't like that chick, Rose. My name Kelly. I don't like that chick, Rose, or Too Fly Cheat. What you feel about it, Keisha?
Me too, girl. I feel you. You totally
but Keisha, you don't know her like I know her. You ain't even never saw her, but
girl,
I don't like her. So what?
If you getting vibes just like that, girl, I already know people. I can't stand people, girl. So if you already getting vibes, then that means
Me
I'm
too.
Get vibes too.
Me too.
Me too.
Look at her face. Me too. Look at her shoes. Me too. Look at her teeth. Me too. Look at her butt. Ooh, that me too. You asked us what it mean now, but it sound like a song. Now, if anybody out there listening to us, please make that song if you want to. You heard it first at ATL Web Radio, and I'm going to sue you because I need the money.
I'm dead. But I mean,
yeah, this is so fun.
it's just nice, and you can be transparent with me and with the viewers,
Yeah.
and be honest. And I like that you said that you weren't humble, but you are.
I can be humbled.
You can be humbled.
Yes.
And that's just
I'm
so
not-
powerful, just because if we pretend like everything's okay, then everything's not going to be okay. We can't just brush it under the rug and say everything's going to be okay because I'm staying positive.
Yeah, because I have to put myself together like all the time. Like I have shows I have to perform in. I have to come in here and host a radio show every Saturday night. Me and Cyber DJ CK, we the hottest name popping right now on internet radio, ATL Web Radio Saturday night here. That nigga CK is a mess, and I have to keep myself. But I'm not being fun. I have to keep myself together. Like I don't have it like that.
Mess.
I can't wardrobe myself out. I can't buy all these wigs and sew-ins and nails and all of that. So what I do, I keep it real like I've been keeping it. I've been coming with my ponytail. I've been clean to 100 with myself. Yeah, it take a lot to do. He choke slam, bam, bitch. But that's bro. All the way live. He been here for me. Yeah, man. Thank God for me, and I know my kids do. That's why I'm doing this. I love. Shouts out to Dream Team Fan Fest. Man, y'all got to follow my kids. My kids are the best. I love them, man. They different kids. They all got different characteristics. Baby daddies, but they all the same. They me. You know what I'm saying? And I love my children, and they love me. And shit, we twinning. Them my twin flames. Those are my twin flames, my children. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go around them, I can't hardly breathe. I get a strong heartbeat, and it's happiness and joy, And besides my other twin flame, that's my twin flame. That's my twin flame. I got another twin flame out there somewhere. And he hot. And he on fire. The same way I am. But... yes. Tell me, my friend. Y'all got look. Go on the Zaytoven's Zaytown. I uploaded that song on there. That I don't know if it's on SoundCloud, but it gets played definitely at ATL Web Radio. And that's a hot song. It was personal. I made that song about somebody. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Everybody know. Who it is, and if you don't know, you probably, try to find out now. Me too. But I wrote that song, and it was pretty personal, and I just think it came out beautifully. Shouts out to King over there at Wash House Studios. I recorded that single over there, and he really put it down, for us, the engineering and producing and believing in me out there. So I got a lot of music going on right now. I'm pretty hot right now. I would say that, and I want to make it hotter. I want to fire it up. I'll gas.
So the fact that we all can come out here, and even though no one's doing what Autumn Rose is doing out here, and
nobody's doing what I'm doing, because I don't think they know what I got going on. So I don't think nobody's doing it.
And that's the best part about it, because that way they don't know what's going to be coming next. It's random. It's not it's pre-programmed, so we already know how the story's going to go. Which is perfect, because there's not another love out here, another too fly chick out here.
No.
And it's just great to finally be able to reach out to people and actually try to touch them in ways that are more satisfying for the brain than for the body.
It feel good, love. We see me. I guess when I was growing up, I got told to shut up a lot. I ain't grow up with my parents like that. Everything was on and off for me my whole life. That's where my inconsistencies come from. And I'm being a stronger person trying to build through that, because once you've been inconsistent your whole life and it was involuntarily, it's hard to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to try my best to maintain consistency in my mind, my brain, my heart, my soul, because I have been traumatized when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? My whole life has been a big-ass ball of trauma. But then I'm still here with a good heart. I'm still here able to release beauty into the atmosphere, because that's what God does. You know what I'm saying? It's just like putting your hands around a person like Donald Trump. He might not feel it now, but he'll feel it later. Because it's facts and it's truth. Can't nobody run away from goodness of God. Can't nobody run away from it. I don't care how mad you been, what done went through. You could have been got beat your whole life by 100 men. But if God said, give your heart to this man right here, He's gonna love you, and you believe me this time. I'm like, God, I trusted you 100 times. You want me to trust you 101? Okay, I got you. Anybody out there, if y'all hear me, if you have to start over, start over. And I don't care how long it take, because what I'm trying to create is a generational wealth and break a generational curse in my kids. I love my whole entire family, but I'm not working for them. I'm working for the kids that I pushed out. I'm working for the kids that need me the most, the kids who got my back. You know, the kids who say, Mama, you ain't too old to sing. Mama, you still look so good. Mama, go out there and do it. Man, you be turned up, Mama. You need to turn down, Mama. Mama, calm down. Turn the music down, Mama. We trying to watch the library. You know, this me. My kids are me and I'm them. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? They want me to turn down and I be like, for what? And they be so calm and cool. I got good kids. I got a college student twice, Army soldier. You know, one, she undecided. And I just hope everybody, you know, gravitate to Sugar Dope Queen on the ones and twos with Shouts out Street Nitty, the presenter, man, every Wednesday, Green Carpet Experience. Shouts out to Michelle McClellan over there, Empowerment Divas. She's running the 2020 and the 2021 Say the Music Tour. I will be on. I wrote the anthem for the tour. So y'all check me out on Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, Fire Flame. I'm a beast. I'm in beast mode area, and I think to make me jump. Let's do this. To those questions
to a game that I had made up. Get to know your friends and
had me rolling.
It's a game, fun, thrilled,
and ask you, and you have to answer it. I don't care what kind of question it is, and that's why we're talking about jumping on and off horses, because it's a pretty freaky little, nasty little adult type game, you know, and it's good for probably bachelorette parties and just girls' night, or, you know, birthday party, slumber party. You know, ladies like to talk about
but a lady never tells us, you know.
You know,
unless you're a little classier, what kind of lady you may be. But me personally, I'm a little
just
classier,
smile. You know, because guess what, Rose, I talk a whole lot. And I can tell you whatever I want to tell you, but what I don't want you to know, no, I won't. Especially
and I mean, it just goes along with everything that I've been implying today about definitely staying motivated, growing up in the industry, as well as figuring out like what was the right and wrong of each situation, and then moving forward into the ability to let go of the negative vibes and forgiving yourself and just moving forward and being responsible. And, you know, even though you want to scream, you are still taking on more steps just to move forward and not giving up, because as long as you can stand tall and talk through it and figure out what's your next plan or what's the best plan for you that day to the week, as that's all you can really ask for. That's all you can really control. Can't control anything else. Can't really be worried about people at the end of the day, because like she said, if she's really more focused on what everyone has to say, she's never really going to stay focused on what she really needs to do. And we can't let people stop us from pursuing our goals, because we have a dream. Like she said, God made a way for us, and God made it possible for us to succeed. We can't stop and listen to what others say, or try to break us down, or try to, you know, get us to feel sorry for ourselves, or get us stuck in a hole to be on some magnificent ride of bullshit to the Matrix or whatever. You know, we have to actually rise above and be bigger and better people for ourselves, and not for the friend we want to be to someone, to try to impress someone, not to really try to just be like, hey, notice me, hi, I'm here, hey.
You know, Lolo, not mean to cut you out, but you know why a lot of things don't work out and manifest the way that they should? It's because you got to be on one accord with yourself. You can't be out here pettiness in certain instances when you want to, or out here hurting people's feelings, or talking about people, or judging people, or defaming their character, you know, doing all this malice stuff, and then going back and standing in a peace march saying we don't want this to happen to our black people. You got to start. It starts at home. You can't be sitting up here publicizing, because God ain't gonna let it happen. He ain't gonna let you play in the dark and then come and shine in the light. You can't do that. You can't be dark in the dark and then come to the light and be light. Because God sees what you do. And that's why and I'm going to say this and I'm going to let you talk about it. That's why I always say, you know, if anybody ever call me a liar and they can vouch for me, anytime somebody say, oh, you lying, Autumn, oh, that's a lie. Or like, you know, I used to get pissed because I know I'm not a liar. But God said, no, don't get pissed. Guess what I started saying? I say, you know what? You know I love God. You know I love the Father. I am him. I'm of him. So God sees everything, right? So who the hell are you? Why do I have to lie to you if this man see me doing this? If I get to show this to my Father, the one whose judgment matters, and he knows my life and he accept me, who the hell are you? So that's how I get through the people talk. Ari, you know me. Man, you already know me. I don't give two damns when anybody think about me or what they say, talking, you know, because one thing about I know where I've came through. I know who I was. I never been a lazy ass female. I never been without money too long. I've always had my own. All those kids I had, I took care of those kids. You know, and I've had a village around us that stepped in every now and then, but I was a primary provider through all those children. I was the one working 2 and 3 jobs. I was the one that had 2 and 3 cars. I kept me something to ride in. I kept us a nice place. I made sure that me and my kids ate good food stamps plus cash. I never been a female that guys sat around and talked about like a dog. They wanted to kick it with me and chill with me and eat with me, even lay and don't play. You know, I was that female. I never, you know, so anything else, you know, slandering me, like, it's not me. If you want to know anything about Autumn Rose, you know, just listen to me and I'll tell you. And I'll tell you if I was a bitch or a hoe or a slut or what, or was I a player? Or was I bossed up, you know, and all that. You ain't got to research me and get the wrong information. You know, tell me, you know, that's just not personally, you know, it's just for anybody, you know, who might feel that way and afraid to say it. Because I ain't afraid to say not too much or nothing. I'm going to say what I got to say, you know, and I won't overstep my bounds being politically correct. Because, you know, there are certain things that I can't speak on with politics, but when it comes to my real life and me in the music, I don't know about anybody else, but that's what I do. And I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm going to succeed in it, you know, and I don't have to be the biggest star or the big star for the rest of my life. I just want to get here, do what God want me to do, and pave the way for others who didn't, you know, who are like me. I ain't saying you have an industry full of baby mamas and, I got 30 kids and I'm about to blow up and I ain't trying to start no catastrophes and no fiascos. I'm trying to say this is what happened to me, and that's why we are Dream Team Found Facts. But I've been singing before my children. I was singing before my heart got broke. I was singing before my childhood was stolen away from me. And so I've been doing this, and it had to come, you know, and it was written, you know, I'm Rose, and I thank God that I recognized in time to do what he brought me here to do, you know. So that's me. I'm a cursing ass female, you know. I know how to be me in public. I know how to go to different levels of.
I wasn't trying to imply
no. You know, I just talk, Erin, and you know that. And you asked me, so I'm elaborating and breaking it down on. You know, I go from level to level. I like those bricks behind you. They stacked up. You know what I'm saying? They stack from left to right, to left to right, to left to right. So you gotta give a bigger understanding. You know, and I had to finish my point. That's why I'm long-winded. I finish it, and I know when to stop and don't go to the next conversation. So I was done. And I'm gonna let you go, but
pardon me.
I appreciate all you good, man. And guess what? And I'm gonna see you later on. I'm gonna see you when we log off, and I'm gonna come back if you invite me. And I appreciate you for inviting me, so I needed that. And you know how we talk love, man. Y'all go follow love on Instagram. Go subscribe to her YouTube. Hey, Two Fly Sheet, because if you get in the room with Erin, and then if y'all want to interview with her, you know, y'all DM her, and and y'all can come here and talk and chop it up, because a lot of people don't know this conversation rule the nation. And being able to talk to somebody, like, you see how she listened to me. This her show. She asked me one thing, and she don't ask me, I think, like 3 questions, and I don't ran the whole show after each question, you know. So, and it just rolls, you know. But she know me, and she'll come back at me better and bigger and better next time. So I'm done talking. I'm let Love do her thing, and appreciate you for having me on the show, Love, because you know I need counseling. But I'm talking to the right people. Talk to God, everybody, and I have a blessed evening. It's your girl Rose.
Thank you, Autumn. That was lovely. You're welcome. I'm so happy to have met you as well. And what you were saying about the dark and light, I think it's true to have balance between the both dark and light to become available to the power you want to give off to yourself. You want to enrich yourself. You want to show improvement to your shadow side. You want to show improvement to your higher self, and you also want to show improvement to your ego side. It's very important to show and work on balance between the 3 core items of what involves you motivating yourself and becoming more aware of what's going on in your surrounding, and just being more positive and be more skillful in learning the best possible way that works best for you. And with that being said, I think it's best that we be patient, we put in the effort, and we practice everything that I've been preaching today, and Autumn has been preaching today as well, with her story and basically getting the true illumination, clarity, truth, freedom, and manifestation of what she wants to empower with her goals. And, you know, if anyone's interested in sponsoring our show or, you know, coming on with some advertising, you can definitely DM me on Instagram at LUV15, or you can also send me an email at number 2 FLYCHICS@gmail.com for the ability to talk more information, and we sit down and get more information out about what you want to do, what you want to showcase, how you want to put, what brand you want to put out there, whatever you want to work with. I'm open to working with many available participants, as long as it's positive and a best way to be showing who you are and expressing yourself, so we can all be happy and endure our best life of being successful and shining bright like a diamond that we are. And I'm super happy that Autumn Rose came on, and she had proven the point of just really, you know, if you get around me, I'm going to get you to a point of believing that you can just believe anything if you set your mind to it, and reprogramming our brain to be more in tune with what's actually important to us as opposed to what's important to society and what they want us to focus on. We can't focus on all those distractions. We have to stay focused on reprogramming our brain and getting out of deprogramming our brain into the negatives of society, such as music. And Autumn Rose had clarified that she had wanted to pursue music that was empowering and definitely showing the root of her, you know, hardships, and the ability to say that, you know I'm not the only one going through this. I know other people are going through it as well, and I just want to share so someone else can, you know, wake up and realize I have self-worth and I'm too good for this man, and let me move forward so I can become a better version of myself and move forward and change who I can be for me and not for anyone else, to impress anyone or anything, just to be more in tuned and focused on what I have going on for myself. So It's All Love is the name of my podcast. This is Big Baby
Ro Tarantino. We had him on the Thursday night show last night.
Okay. How was his music? Was it lit?
Dope, man. He was lit, man. His whole crew, the energy was so fantastic in here. I haven't used that word in like 5 years. But the energy was fantastic, man. Like, he was real, like, he gave roots to the and history to music and everything. So I think he's a great artist. You know, anybody who can come on their own interview, you know, about their music and elaborate on everything else. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't trying to get us to hurry up and talk about, you know, what he had. Everything was in sync. You know, and
timing.
Yeah, everything was right on time, man. You see his cover. He's a little baby on the throne with a crown. He a real nice guy, man. His manager, his dad was here, you know, and I commend that because his family is here for him with his music. You know, his dad is an OG. You know, his dad is an OG. Shouts out to J Pops. What it is, Pops. I forgot. I gotta get it. Hello, matter of fact, I wrote it down right here. Pops Johnson. That's his dad's name, Pops Johnson. I wrote it down last night, and he was here, and the manager got on, believed in him and everything. I got his information. I've been getting everybody contact. Man, it's been going up, you know, and God is good and only He know. So, shouts out to Ro Tarantino, booking at ALB Diddy, like Puff Diddy, ALB Diddy at gmail.com for booking. He's hot. Y'all might want to book him. He's coming to Atlanta from Texas real hard.
Also, if anyone wants me to interview them for a show, you can also email me as well. And we can talk pricing and everything, as well as just let me know whenever you're all free. You know, free to come through and show love to the It's All Love podcast and atlwebradio.com. And this was so much fun.
It was. I enjoyed this. And you know we're going to do the same thing again when we get off the air. It's good. Conversation is, it's like a relief. It relieves you, like, especially to be able to talk to somebody who you can basically say anything to, because love is not going to get offended, and she's going to, if you say, love, you know, F you, love. She's going to say, you know, get it out, baby, and F you too. You know, and it's genuine, you know, so I can appreciate that, man. If y'all know me, y'all know I didn't listen to nobody. You couldn't tell me. What you heard my song? Couldn't tell me nothing. I was stubborn. And that was for real. My music is for real. And I ain't listening to nobody. So if I can listen to her and she's a way younger lady than me, then that means she got some power going on here, y'all. So y'all listen to her. And I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go drop the bass with BLD. All right, love.
All right. That was Autumn Rose, Radio Killer Rose on IG. You can find her on Radio Killer Rose. Yes, sir. But I hope everyone really, really tries to focus on being a better you and what you want to accomplish and how you want to bring out your story and bringing your voice out to be heard. And shining bright like a diamond and being Rihanna out here, Beyonce, Jay-Z, your mom. I mean, whoever really you believe in, you know, as long as you actually take on the dedication, the motivation, the discipline, to appreciation, to the ability to actually focus on being the best version of yourself, then you're going to be A-okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to be wonderful, amazing, beautiful. You have so much to offer. And don't let anyone try to tell you that you don't, because you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are funny. You're cool. You are awesome. You could be anything you want to be. And I don't think you should allow people to get you all flustered and frustrated about what they think or what they have going for themselves. You know, I think that you should really just, you know, be honestly dedicated into putting the work into yourself and actually knowing your self-worth and knowing that you can do anything you set your mind to if you just believe it. So this was fun, guys. Everyone, I'm done. Too Fly Chic in the building. Too Fly Chic out. Love, love. Talk show. Yup. On November 6th, 2020, when the year is almost over. And what do we have to say for ourselves? We are growing and becoming happy and loving ourselves and just really honestly just super happy to be one with ourselves, happy to be successful, happy to be vibing at a higher vibrations, happy to really see that there's power in our words, power in what we have to say, power in what we listen to, power to whatever we put into our brain to move forward, such as it be creation, it be intelligence, putting in the hard work to really be motivated and perfect your ability to be successful and provide knowledge for you to be you and conquer the world. So, ATL Web Radio, love, love in the building, love, love out. It's all love. I'm done. Bye. That was so good.